And we are live.
Yeah, we are. I see it. Let me go on the thing. Yeah, we are. I see it. Let me go on.
Oh, are you looking at it on
All
your
right.
phone?
Well, not on my phone. I'm just I put it up on my computer so that I could see the chat if anybody hops in. So we'll see. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
All right, so for the people watching who aren't like tuning into the stream, but they're gonna watch this. They're gonna watch this later. We're just gonna be reacting to some more death battles. So yeah, we got a few in mind. I wanted to check out Bowser versus Ganondorf, Bowser versus Doctor Eggman, and the Fall Guys versus Among Us. I kind of spoiled myself with the Fall Guys one. Um, but yeah, no, we're just
Although
gonna.
he has not. Oh, sorry. Although, folks, he has not seen the animation to it. He's only seen the ending part to it, so we're gonna react to the anime. Now, I've already seen the episode. I thought it was fantastic, but yeah, we'll watch it and we'll give our thoughts on it afterwards. So yeah,
Appreciate you broken to go biscuits. I don't know. I always butcher that.
Biscuits has a biscuits. It'd be BIS. Yeah.
Oh, is that my boy Buscus, bro? With the Meliodas collab that we did a while ago, the ranking of the seven deadly sins.
Oh, that was a good video. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Hell
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it
He
is
said hell
him.
yeah.
I mean, you think he could hop on stream if he wants to? I don't mind. We're just watching some death battles. I don't know if he's gonna
Yeah.
be into like the Mario stuff though, because that's what
Mm,
we're gonna be looking at.
yeah. Did you want to do which one did you want to do first, Among Us and Fall Guys? Because you're kind of going in blindly to that with the animation. So did you want to do that one first, or did you want to say that for last?
We can go ahead and do that one first. That's fine.
All right, let me pull it up. Actually, fun fact, people, is at one point, me and Manny had Among Us versus Fall Guys in mind, but we kind of changed it to the Imposter versus the Xenomorph because it seemed a bit more interesting, which it really is. It's more interesting of a matchup, in my opinion. But yeah, it just didn't happen. But that's all right though. I mean, the Imposter we've currently had twice. We've recently had a Why It's Not Close with Ghostface, and then for the future, now I'm not confirming anything, but I really want for Thunderclash, I want the Imposter versus the Thing to happen. Now, to be clear, that's the Thing from John Carpenter, not the Thing from Marvel. I really want that to happen at some point. So let's hope and pray because that would be amazing.
What's You said John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, yeah, I think that's how you say it.
What is that? Like a video game or?
Well, the thing, it was a horror movie. I mean, it has a. I mean, funny you mentioned that. The okay, so it started off as a movie from like 1970. Then eventually, yes, it got a video game, which I do believe is canon. It takes place after the first movie, and then in 2011, they made a prequel to the first movie. So there's two movies in one video game, and yeah, so I mean, Manny, if you're interested, The Thing is a really good movie. Really good.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. All right, so I'm at the video. Um,
Which part are you? Oh, which? How far are you into it?
0 seconds. We'll probably just watch the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing? Yeah, I'm down. All right, cool. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
any
probably
power
be on.
scaling, real quick, any power scaling questions y'all have in chat, let me know. I got you. If I don't know the series, I'll just let you know I don't know. But if it's like Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Seven Deadly Sins, um, mostly like the known animes. Um, I know a fair bit of DC and Marvel as well, so just in case y'all got any questions. All right, so go ahead and do the countdown if you're already there.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Marvel Snap, huh? I like how they had the Among Us
The
sound
year
right there.
was
Pretty cool.
2020. The long
2020,
wait as we
yeah,
all
remember that year,
experienced
everybody?
the most viral
Yeah.
sensation
Oh,
in recent
God.
years. It was Among Us.
Yeah,
Fall
these games
Guys
would
was
have
the
shit
biggest
back in the
news
day.
that year.
I still
He's
play 'em
wearing my
sometimes.
boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
I actually was
armor,
playing
and
Fall
skills to
Guys
find
like a
out who
day
would
ago. I
win
mean,
a death
Fall
battle.
Guys is easily, honestly, it might be like,
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning
I love it.
vessel,
It's
a
a really good
peculiar
game.
crew of
See,
bean-shaped
Among Us is also
astronauts
great.
must
I see,
work together
I
to
love
save their souls
both games
from a
a lot.
quiet demise.
But yeah, back in
Lots of stuff
2020,
could
they
go
were
wrong
all
at
over
any
the place.
moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake
It
to
is
save
kinda
their
weird
ship
how they are
require
just like
varying
that. Like,
degrees of
it isn't their
difficulty and skill.
spacesuits, that's
It may
just
not take
the way
much
they
to
look.
reconnect
I didn't
some
know
wires
that.
in the cafeteria, but it
I
certainly
didn't either.
does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not
I'm not
a
sure about
suit,
that moving
then
faster
why
than
do they
light
have a
thing, 'cause,
cafeteria when they
the
don't
imposter
have a mouth?
sabotages
At any
the
point, these creatures must draw from
spaceship,
medical
and I don't
training,
think
electrical
it's.
skills,
See, I
and
think it's
mechanical
moving. It's
know-how.
just not
Okay,
moving
but it's
fast.
total chaos. So teamwork is key. They gotta spread out.
I'm not
trust
sure
them while
about
they're
that.
all
Kinda
swiping
sketch-
cards. They have
I
each
mean,
other's
they
backs,
might be right, but
right?
I'm a little
Well,
skeptical.
success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them. I mean, among us, but not us, though. Right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say.
Oh, that's,
They're shape-shifting
footage
aliens.
from
They could be
the
anyone,
thing right there. I didn't
or any
realize that my
mad
first,
scientist in a
watch of
lab
this.
coat.
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same. So not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space. Just for being kinda sus.
Sus.
I
I got
hate when
mad. Oh, we both hit at the same time. All right, hit skip ad in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, but I do think the
No. What
spaceship
do you
travels
mean?
faster than
Knowing
light.
a lot is literally my job.
But then again,
Yeah.
I understand where
Jeez,
people will
fix
be
your mic,
skeptical
dummy.
about it because
I
it doesn't
agree.
have.
I mean,
it
no,
doesn't
no,
have too
well,
many good
it-
I
beats.
knew the sussy baka from the
Well, it's like it
start.
moves
And
faster
again,
than light,
just to be
like
very
as
clear,
seen
it
in the
isn't me.
Same
beginning screen of it.
Come
It moves
on,
faster
anyone
than
can be the
light.
imposter, Boomstick.
But I'm
It's
saying,
completely
is it
random.
moving faster than light as they're
Random starts
as,
with R and
you know,
so
as
does-
the game
Oh, I know who
begins.
it is. It's always the
Well,
red.
Because
if the game
doesn't-
begins,
Wait,
probably
what?
not, but
What?
maybe
It
like
isn't
after.
me. It isn't
Al-
me.
although Manny, I think the crewmates do have faster than light reflexes because
Oh,
they
right.
are
There's
seen in some
usually
trailers
two
to be
imposters.
piloting
Dear
the
God.
The
spaceship
imposters aren't
that moves
just
massively faster than
tricksters,
light.
they're
So
also hunters,
I think we
bloodhounds
might have
tracking
to
and
redo our
assassinating crewmates when
Xenomorph
they
versus
least expect
Imposter
it.
video
They'll
at some
snap their
point,
neck,
as you said.
stab 'em with a knife, shoot 'em
Yeah,
with a
probably.
Now,
desert eagle, or use their
Does that
freaking
mean I
tongues
think
to
the
impale their
imposter
faces?
wins
Oh,
now? I mean,
God, right
gotta
through
keep
the
in mind the
They may
predators
look
can
like they're
also
wearing
do the
spacesuits,
same
but
in the
that's
Xenomorph
not a
scale.
visor. That is their
Although the
actual
Xenomorphs are much
face.
less
Examining their
durable,
cross-section
and they
reveals
also have
that
the
insides
they
always
also
match
have
the
the
color
aesthetic
of their
blood
bodies,
too,
and
which could
that they
potentially
comprise
blind the
exactly
imposters. So it's
one
like
large bone,
I could
which
still
must
see a
mean their
case
ability
for
to
the
walk is
Xenomorphs
entirely
winning. I'm just not really
muscle-based.
too sure
Their
anymore
whole
about it.
anatomy is one
Yeah, it
unsolvable
would be
mystery.
closer.
Ew, they've got
It'd be
human
closer,
toes,
yeah.
buff arms for no
Like,
reason.
an argument
They
could be
can
made
stretch
for
like Mr.
both winning,
Fantastic.
so.
What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't
Oh,
even
wait,
exist
hold on.
within the same realm of mortality as you or I.
Oh.
Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal,
That's true,
unable to
they do.
communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, because remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets.
Damn.
Good God! To split
Pause.
this planet apart like that.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we talked about this earlier, about the whole planet slicing thing. You said it was like from a crossover trailer.
Yeah.
What was the crossover with?
Vampire Survivors, I think it's called.
Okay, so is that even like canon to the story?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Let me try to look it up real quick. Vampire Survivors Among Us. Okay, so Emergency Meeting is a crossover DLC expansion for Vampire Survivors, themed after the Inner Sloth video game Among Us. It was released on December 18, 2023. All right, so I mean, Fall Guys has a crossover with Among Us. You can buy the skins on there. Yeah, they don't have. Do they have a trailer for Fall Guys and for Among Us and Fall Guys? Let me look it up real quick.
No, but they do have a scene in one. They did have one scene in the trailer. I couldn't tell you which one, where the Fall Guy has an imposter skin on and they get thrown into the lava or something. That's really about it, though. But they do mention in the analysis that, yeah, Fall Guys has crossed over with Doctor Who and all that stuff.
Okay, so here's a video. It only has one view. That's crazy. But it says new Fall Guys Season 4 trailer shows an Among Us crossover. Let's just click it. Let me see this real quick. You don't got to do anything.
Yeah, you're good.
My name is Amanda, and I smoked while I was pregnant.
Oh, no.
My baby was born 2 months early and weighed
I got to
only
watch
3
this for
pounds.
13 seconds. That's crazy.
This is the view I had of her in the NICU. My tip to you is
Oh, man. I feel bad for the baby, but the mom is
speak into the
retarded.
opening so your baby can hear you better.
That was crazy loud. Alright, it's about a minute and a half. I'm like 30 seconds in. Alright, come on, where's the Among Us? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're doing crossovers, I don't think that's okay. So here's my question: like, why would they use a crossover for an entirely different video game when you can
They
you can literally apply the same, like, I guess, scaling for the Among Us, for the imposter, if we're doing the Fall Guys crossover with the Among Us. Same thing with the vampire what? Let me back up. What? Vampire Survivors. Yeah,
it's like, yeah, like I don't agree with it, but it's like my cl- my like guess would be that they usually like to use composites, as you know. So if this is like a crossover DLC, even if it isn't canon, I mean, I guess it still happens. So they usually like to use composites, which again we've already mentioned. That's objectively not a bad thing to do. It's just like here it's just kind of weird. Like, yeah, like why are they bringing this? See, here's the thing though, is it's like earlier. I mean, not earlier. Later on in the video, they mention how Among Us has better offense because they've done that laser feat of destroying the planets, and Fall Guys have never done anything close to that. Then, if you're gonna, you know, scale based on this logic, it's like, why wouldn't the
then they would have
so
to
like
scale
why
the
should
they would have to scale the imposter to the Fall Guys since they also have a crossover with Fall Guys.
exactly? That's what I'm saying. So like, honestly, I like this episode a lot, but yeah, that part was kind of weird.
Yeah, no, this should not be in here. So if they're using composite, because I already saw the ending, I didn't see like the whole video. So just in case whoever's watching who hasn't seen the ending, I'm not gonna say it. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but yeah, no, if they're using a composite variation of Among Us and implementing like other crossovers to to apply that to the stats of the imposter, then it's like they severely downplayed the imposter if they're going with a composite variation, because why would you connect the imposter to Vampire Survivors but not connect them to Fall Guys when there's clearly a crossover here? So it's like it's the season 4 trailer of Among Us crossover. So yeah, they downplayed the imposter if that's what they were doing. This is why I don't like using composite, because it gets weird. It gets really weird. All right, so I'm at 456. We can continue whenever you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
That would need over 10 nonillion tons of TNT.
A number so incomprehensible,
A
you
number
have to
that's not
multiply
canon.
1 billion
Huh?
by 1 billion. Twice.
More than enough to annihilate Earth over 160 million times.
160 million
Which
times,
seems
huh?
like overkill for the
Hold on,
space
pause.
vampires they were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 515. Hold on. Don't move. Just stay where you're at. All right, so I'm just gonna listen to that again because that was crazy. Those numbers were going crazy, y'all.
That can rip apart whole planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 nonillion tons of TNT.
A number
Wait,
To
what?
split this planet apart like that would need over.
What?
become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding.
He said to destroy
That's
this
gotta be one
planet.
tough
What is
shield,
this
'cause
planet?
Remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser
Haven't played
that can
Vampire
rip apart
Survivors, so I
whole
wouldn't know.
planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10.
Okay, so he said that the Desert Eagle in the crossover can split entire planets. To split this planet, you would need 10 nonillion tons of TNT. Then they start going on a tangent wanking like the numbers, right? But here's my thing. Who told you that that planet that he sliced apart was durable? Like, did we not learn from the Kirby versus Majin Buu where they sat here and said, well, first off, Kirby didn't tank Popstar exploding, right? I'm not trying to go off topic, just trying to prove a point here. Kirby didn't tank the explosion of Popstar. Actually, the explosion that was on Popstar didn't even destroy the fucking planet. But even in the video game, it only takes like 200 megatons to split it in half. So, like, to destroy the whole thing, it'd probably be like Country Plus. Maybe
Yeah, see,
Continental.
like,
So, I guess the main
that-
point is, real quick, the main point is, like, how do they know? They're like, oh, to destroy this planet and cut it in half, or to destroy it. Well, first off, he didn't destroy a planet. He was cutting them in half. But anyways, they said to either cut or destroy it, whatever, right? 160 million times Earth level. Where do they get the durability of that planet? Like, do they not know that just because a planet is huge, like it doesn't mean it's like as durable. Like there are planets that are massive, but they're not that durable. And even if they are way more durable than Earth and Jupiter, Neptune, doesn't matter. Like, how did they get this number? Like, where did this even come from? Like, do they just, like, shoot numbers out of their ass, like, whenever they feel like it?
Yeah, see, I wouldn't know. I haven't played Vampire Survivor, so like I wish I could help you out more here, but I really can't.
Yeah, but that's my thing, though. Like, you don't even, like, neither one of us has to play Vampire Survivors. Because even if that was the case, why didn't they explain that? Like, was there context
don't
within
know.
the game of Vampire? I'm not going to play Vampire Survivor. So if anybody in chat actually played it, let me know. But, like, did they actually, like, played these games? And was it, like, stated, like, oh, yeah, these planets are, like, way more durable than Earth. They're as durable as stars, actually. Like, is there a statement like that or something? Because if not, they're just, like, shitting numbers everywhere. Like, I'm confused. What do you think?
Well, it's like I said. One sec. Okay, there we go. It's like I said. I wish I could really say more, but you're kind of right though. I agree with that. I mean, it does seem weird that they're like it would take the equivalent force of destroying Earth like 160 times over. Like
160 million
that's
times over.
is that what they said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that if that's what they said, that's kind of weird. I really don't know where that comes from. So really I don't have much more to say than that. I really don't know.
All right, so what timestamp are you on?
5:16.
They were fighting.
Right, the crew
All right, do the countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord, Organ
Oh,
Trading
sorry.
Simulator,
Pause.
the
Pause.
classics.
Pause. Pause.
Wait a minute.
Pause. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Wait. Time out for a sec. Time out. Wait, hold on. I need to address. How did I not realize this the first time I watched this? So apparently, they scaled Fall Guys to a Fortnite feat. I believe it was from Fortnite of surviving the Big Bang, but now they're saying Among Us has crossed over with Fortnite. So wouldn't they scale to that too? Going by their logic,
Bro, if the imposter did a crossover, first off, none of these crossovers are canon to the actual like storyline as far as we're aware, right? If there's anybody watching,
yeah. So
leave it in the comments.
we wouldn't use it.
Yeah, no, like the developers didn't say like, yeah, this is a part of the like official storyline of Among Us. Right, and there actually is a storyline. You guys can go look. Like, if we go here real quick, I'm just doing this for the stream real quick. Just let me type this in. Among Us storyline. Yeah, the full story right here by Avocado Animations. The lore explained by the game theorists. Oh, he's the guy that played in the Five Nights at Freddy movies. Anyways, but yeah, no, there's like entire lores. Like these are like people who actually like read the novelizations, the little one shots, comics and shit. Right? And they got official statements from like the creators or whatever. So you could read the lore. I've actually like you can actually see the red line there, like right here. I actually like this was a long time ago, but I've seen this video. I ain't hear nothing about Fortnite being a part of the storyline. So if they're gonna composite and bring Fortnite as a valid stance, like to introduce the scaling for the imposter and Among Us, like let me just type this in real quick, and then we'll move on with it. But y'all know what 0 point is? Look at this. 0 point in Fortnite. This thing. The 0 point is a nigh omnipotent lore entity in Battle Royale. Right? It actually has some outer versal scaling and even some fictional transcendent scaling. As far as I'm aware, if Fall Guys doesn't have a crossover with Fortnite, the imposter slaps.
They do. They do.
because they would have to come through this shit just to be in Fortnite. And that
They
thing
do
is,
have
oh, they do? Let me see, because I'm not aware of this.
yeah, they do.
Let me check. Fall Guys.
In fact, one of the feats
Oh,
they
yeah,
used
they
for the
do.
Fall
It's on
Guys
the
in the
thing.
end was
Yeah,
yeah, and also Manny, one of the feats they used for the Fall Guys was they survived the Big Bang. I believe that's from Fortnite.
So my question is, why are they? So are they nitpicking which like? Because if we're scaling them in Fortnite terms, like first off, this isn't canon to the fucking storyline. For one, two, I don't know if you know this, but this is a fun fact actually. You know Thor Earth 616 in Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the creator, like one of the authors, went on Twitter and he said, yeah, like that, like Fortnite is canon to that Thor.
Really?
Yeah. My buddy, Sir Splash, he keeps changing his YouTube name. Now it's Dr. Splash. You just type his name in and type in Thor Fortnite, and you'll be able to find it.
All right.
Hold on, let me just. I'm not gonna play the video, but Thor Fortnite. Yeah, he has a video here where he talks about like Fortnite is now canon to this Thor. There's a lot of videos he made. Holy shit. But yeah, it's somewhere on his channel. Like you'd have to kind of dig for it. But yeah, no, he showed a screenshot of the one of the authors on Twitter.
Huh.
But now I'm confused because if Fall Guys and Among Us have like scaling to Fortnite, then why are they just talking about like the planet slicing? There's crazier things that happen in Fortnite that you could apply to the imposter.
Oh, what'd you say?
No, I'm just saying like because I saw the ending and they're like talking about Fortnite for the Fall Guys, but they're not using Fortnite for the imposter. So it's like I don't know why they're picking and choosing who gets to use the Fortnite scaling.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. What timestamp are you on?
Oh wait, one sec. Okay. I'm on 5:25.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently, he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle-eyed crewmates will find Henry's
Yeah,
weapons throughout the ship,
Ghostface.
like a
Yeah, that's
banana
pretty
bomb,
cool.
a teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil.
See, the thing about like
that can bring
Ghostface
drawings to
versus
life.
the Imposter
These
is like
creepy Teletubbies can
conceptually
sketch
it's a
whatever
really
they
cool
want into
fight. I don't know if
existence,
anybody
and
here saw our
suddenly
video.
everywhere I look
Conceptually
now,
it's really
where's these little
cool,
trash can people
but
are
it's
freaking
just
me out?
so
In a
unfair. I
strange
just
way, all
didn't
of
want
this
to
makes
do it
sense
for Thunder
this
Clash.
fascinating species. In
But again, the
face of
imposter
insurmountable
versus
odds,
the
something
thing, I want to
inside
absolutely
tells
make
them
sure
to
that
band
happens
together
eventually.
no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive again
Yeah,
and
the gun
again.
that destroy
on a ship,
entire
on
planets,
strange
yeah, but they're
planets,
not
anywhere they
using
may be,
anything
in
from
spite of
Fortnite.
anything
That's
that
disgusting.
may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But
They
no
got that
matter
Among
what,
Us
they
TV
do
series
it.
coming out soon.
Among
I'm gonna see
Us
that.
Together. Yeah.
You gonna watch the
Ooh.
Among Us TV series or no?
Buff is an
Oh,
app which runs
fucking
quietly
ad.
in the background as you play your favorite games. The more you play,
You get
the
an
more
ad?
buff points you can
Yeah.
earn. You can then use these buff points to
Okay,
redeem some
let's skip it
amazing
in
prizes
3,
from the buff app,
2,
such as Steam credits,
1,
Riot
skip. Alright.
Welcome to the
Fall
bright,
Guys.
colorful world of the Blunder Dome.
You still play Fall Guys,
Natural
Manny, or no?
habitat to these lovable
Yeah.
little beings known as the Fall Guys.
You, Oh, you and I
crew
should
race
hop
each
on that
other through
sometime.
fun
We
playgrounds
haven't hopped
with
on that in a
nothing but
while.
clear skies
If we got time,
These
we could hop
lively
on that
obstacle
off.
courses
Like once we
showcase
get
their
off stream.
inherent skills and
Oh, I remember that
abilities.
level.
As
Do you
if
remember?
drawn
I
by
sent you a
natural
clip where the
instinct,
fan
they
hit me
hurdle
to the
over
goal.
barriers together and pass through
Yeah,
various
I
tests
do
of
remember that
strength,
now.
agility,
Yeah, oh
and
yes, I
mental
do remember
fortitude.
that.
And it's
That was
pretty
insane.
impressive considering how elaborate these bounce
Uh-huh.
house courses
It's
get.
very I still
How
play
do
this
these
game
weebles wobble through it?
sometimes
With
because I
a
mean I love
shocking
this
level
game.
of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since
Among Us 2, I
2006.
still play that
But
one, too. It's pretty
honestly,
good.
not many of
You
the
ever played
beans
Monkey
Like,
Ball?
they're both
make it, and only one
Super
can be
oh,
crowned the
Super
winner
Monkey Ball, hell yeah.
before everything starts all over again.
Wait,
Which makes for
should
some
we do
very
Fall Guys versus Super
friendly
Monkey Ball?
competition, like survival of the fittest, but for
We
a bunch
can.
of
Oh, fuck it,
pending
I wouldn't mind doing
purposes.
that.
They'll grab, shove, and
What's
slam
up?
into each other
We
to
can.
make it out on top, or even roll up
Yeah,
into a
I wouldn't
ball
mind.
and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of.
Pretty sure the Fall
let's
Guys
call
would
it
stomp because I don't know if
The
II
engineer
has
Digi
any
invented the
black
creative
hole
device so the
feats
beans
or
could start
creating
making and designing
constellations,
new
but
obstacles and challenges for themselves.
I could look into it.
As well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose: get that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Blunder Dome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back up to Rube
That's not
Goldberg
even the
themselves
best
straight through
finisher.
another obstacle course.
On top of that,
No.
they were hit with the Big Bang.
Yeah, the
and
Big
came
Bang
out the
feat
other
here
side completely
from
fine.
Fortnite. So
Wait,
yeah, why are
what?
they
Did I just
including
say
this
the
for Fall
Big
Guys but
Bang?
not for
Why
Among
do
Us?
we
Like,
even mention the meteor?
I'm not
Who
saying this
cares?
because I prefer
Their
them.
suits are
Okay, I prefer
basically
Fall Guys, like I
indestructible.
said. I'm just speaking
Boomstick,
facts here.
I
Why
hate
are
to
they
tell you
including
this.
that for
No,
Fall Guys but
Those
not Among
aren't
Us?
really-
Don't
I don't
say
get it.
Those aren't actually suits. That's their skin.
Yeah, once they started talking about
People were getting
crossovers, they
weird back
lost
in
me.
2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With
Yeah.
only arms, legs, and eyes, there must be some genetic mechanism.
It's like if
inside
stats
the
were
beans that
even
causes them to be
because of, like,
self-sustaining.
Fortnite,
Though after some dissection,
I would
it's
say Among
unclear.
Us would probably
This
win
is an
just
official
because they
image
have a
photo.
better
I don't know what's more upsetting,
abilities
that
and
skeleton or the
have a
fact
better
that these
IQ
jelly
and battle
beans are
IQ.
6 friggin'
But if we
feet
just go with
tall.
feats with
Imagine
no
bumping into this
crossovers,
thing
then
in a
Fall
dark
Guys stops.
alleyway.
Like,
No,
they can
thank
survive
you.
black
So,
holes and create
this means when you
constellations. There's
start
no
the game,
contest.
You're just flat out naked? Just swing it away. Beans in the wind.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering
Oh my
what's
God.
actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet.
When you
that takes
mentioned Fall
advantage of
Guys
their
versus
tunnel
Super
vision.
Monkey Ball, did you want to do that for a Thunder Clash or for a who would actually win? Or for a why it's not close?
Being just colorful cartoon beans.
And they survive
I'd have to
keep
look
playing
into
the
it.
game no matter what. The
Alright.
game makers
To
have said
see
that when the
which-
beans fall to their death, they feel
which
a
one
moment
we
Yeah, I
do.
love Fall
displacement,
Guys, so
serenity,
I would've loved to bring him on the
zen-like
channel.
detachment from all worldly and physical bonds. Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh god, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah!
They're
January
using
18th,
Twitter feeds as
2022, 9:14
actual
a.m.
feeds?
The Fall Guy stretched so far.
They're using a
he exited
Twitter
the
post
universe
as a
as we know
feed?
it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes, the Fall
A
Guys
Sonic,
have seen
yeah,
dozens of
I had
guest
those
stars from
costumes.
other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man.
See, Manny,
They're
like,
Pac-Man.
I don't mind
Yes,
using like
I know we've
crossovers
seen
like
some
that
crazy
because
things on the show,
they're
but these
actually in the
6 feet
game,
tall
but
jelly bean monsters eat
I
food through their
don't
feet.
know if I would
What are
say
we
that
about
they
to run
directly
upon the
scale to
world?
like
Is
Doctor
this
Who,
cute and colorful
just because they have
reality
his time
an endless
machine,
void
but
of darkness and
don't know.
despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool. Let's see them fight.
All right.
Whiz!
So it looks
gotta
like
play
the
that mobile
research,
game with all
like
the
basically you're
superheroes and
only
the
skeptical
cool
about the whole
Oh, are you
Fortnite
talking
stuff that
about
they
Marvel
included.
Snap?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the
card
Fortnite
collecting
stuff,
game.
the
It's more than
Vampire
that. Marvel Snap
Survivor.
is a fast-paced dueling
That was
card
weird.
game, like really fast.
Both the
Yeah.
cards and the locations you play them in have unique abilities that change the course of a match, making it a real head-to-head battle.
And it's easy and quick to get into. I was kind of worried I'd have to spend too much time learning different cards and rules, but no, it's actually really intuitive.
And look at that 3D art, so cool! There's hundreds of cards and thousands of art variants, and they add new cards each week. Plus, they just opened something all new, the Vault, with all kinds of exclusive goodies.
Sure, but hang on. This guy I'm playing against right now is really tough.
That's because it's me, loser!
Oh, shucks.
Download the Marvel Snap app now, available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn
Marvel
more.
Snap. I'm gonna have to pass on that. I'm not really a mobile gamer, but hopefully other people enjoy it. All right, Manny, time for this animation.
Through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I don't really have a manga. I gotta read those mangas. I don't know. All right, here we go.
Love games, but
Fucking ad. Did you get an ad?
Mod, you can
Yeah.
be invincible, unimaginably
All right,
wealthy,
skip it in
or you can
3,
teleport.
2, 1.
Mod is the
Skip.
number one.
All right. I really like the setup they have here. Look at this animation, dude. It's pretty damn cool. So far, what do you think of the animation quality?
Yeah, it looks good.
Uh-huh.
If Fall Guys was actually like bloody, that would make it like 10 times more fun.
Yeah.
Bro, was he tossing
fucking
cheeks in the
effect.
middle of the what? Did you
Do
see
what?
that? Hold on. There's no way I just saw that.
You want me to pause?
Yeah, go to 1339. Bro was tossing cheeks, bro.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. 1339. All right,
Yeah.
hold on.
It's the little like baby blue one. That was disgusting. What
Yeah.
was that?
I don't know. I guess they're just having memes and shit. Are you on 1339 still?
What's up, Axel? Appreciate you joining the stream. Yeah, I'm at 1339. Just look at the little blue one. Like the little baby blue one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit play in. Want me to count down?
Yeah.
3. Wait, hold on. Shoot. 3, 2, 1, go.
Look
Yeah, I don't know why they did
That's
that.
insane, dude.
That's hilarious and weird, but I don't know. Honestly, their sprite fights and hand-drawn fights have like the best quality, but their 3D fights, like, I don't know, Omni-Man vs. Bardock 3D animation was just not that great in my opinion. That's just me. Fall Guys, wait, man, is it over? Nope. That's really cool how they did that. Look at this sprite quality. Holy shit, this is amazing.
See, now this part of the animation's confusing me because it's like, weren't the imposters like killing some of the Fall Guys? So why didn't he like them? Or was it
What'd you
just
say?
the Fall? Like, wasn't it the like earlier in the animation? Weren't they showing like some of the imposters like killing the Fall Guys and like some of the Fall Guys dying?
Yeah.
So why didn't the knife work? Like,
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Boom. You got Pac-Man. Oh wait, it's watch this shit. Bro, that's intense. Oh, He-Man sword.
There's no way a regular ass knife is going toe to toe with He-Man sword.
That's what's happening. I don't know why.
Bro's getting PTSD.
Yep. Another fucking ad. Did you get an ad?
No, I didn't. I'll pause it right now.
Where are you at?
1604.
Okay, one sec. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. You watch this. Bro's just fucking dancing over his fucking corpse. That's it. That was the animation.
Episode. This is my new favorite show.
Oh, I liked it.
Move
See,
over,
that was
Chimp
crazy. The
We
torture.
broke this down into 3 categories:
Yeah.
offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with
Yeah,
offense.
see, this
I
part's
mean,
flawed.
The bogus Among
The
Us could blow
bizarre.
up planets, not to mention moving faster than
All right,
light
the
to hit all those
planetary
planets in one
planetary
shot.
thing isn't
It's
canon.
kinda
I don't know
out
how
there,
many
but
times
no
I have
Fall
to
Guy
say it,
has ever
but it
done
is what it
anything
is, I
like
guess.
that.
It's like,
The
even
crewmates
still,
clearly get the edge in offense.
Like,
that
Among Us and
impressive
Fall
power
Guys have
matters
crossed
less
over,
when
as
we
well
look at
as
defense.
Fortnite. So, like,
Crazy
why are
how
they
much
saying...
damage the Fall Guys can walk
Also,
off. They survived
the Fall
anything
Guys
they're
created
forced
the
through venom,
Constellation,
took hits from
which is
meteors, and
multi-solar
most
system, I
importantly,
believe.
survived the
And
Big
you're gonna
Bang.
tell me that
You know, the explosion
Among
that blew
Us...
the whole freaking
No,
universe into
I don't agree with that
existence.
part.
Easy edge for the bumbling
So
bee.
why are you
We can
giving
even
that
go a step
Fortnite
further.
defeat the
Both of
Fall
these
Guys, but
creatures
not
have demonstrated
Among Us?
various
This
forms
is
of
flaw. I don't
invulnerability
understand that.
and death negation.
Saying
Like
that
how
Big
the
Bang
Fall Guys
explosion
could
thing
always
is
pop
like
back up for
just
another round,
universal
or
is
how the crewmates
disgusting.
became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a
That
viable
explosion
counter.
should easily be
Only the
outed.
Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man. They can become Pac-Man. Well, you know, eat.
So like I said, I feel like judging by their
Brilliant.
logic
Which leads
here,
us to the
I
truly
wouldn't
bizarre
agree with the
stuff about
outcome.
both of these beanie
Just
freaks.
because
They
why
can
are
both
they
stretch their
again?
bodies
Why
to
are they
absurd
using
lengths, but
Fortnite
only
for
the
Fall
stretch
Guys, but not
beyond
Among
the
Us?
observable universe
If
in a
they've
matter
both
of
crossed
minutes.
over.
In fact, if we take these posting times
But
literally,
again, if you just
that would
use
mean the
feats
Fall
from the
Guys can
games,
stretch its
no
speeds
non-canon
over a
crossovers, Fall Guys
quadrillion
would
times faster than light.
would stop.
I don't
It's
know,
not
Wiz.
close.
That feels like a bit of
So
a
do I agree with the
stretch.
outcome? I mean, yes and no.
The crewmates
You know
did
what's
have plenty of
hilarious
answers
about
to the
their
Fall Guys'
scaling?
hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to
What?
fight off He-Man's power
The Fall
sword,
Guy is
or how they
faster
could
than
potentially hack
Superman
Gigi's
according to
creations.
their fucking
But the
stats.
overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall
Oh my
Guys have
God.
access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's
I mean, Fall
arsenal.
Guys should be massively
Hadouken's
faster and light with
part is
creating
just
those
the tip of the
constellations,
iceberg.
but
Yeah, the spaceship crew had
Yeah.
a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options that
I'll be
could
right
not
back.
be countered.
The crewmates may have been
Oh,
cunning
so
and
pause?
dangerous, but the one-track-minded
Yeah, I'll
Fall
be back.
Guys just
well, no, I mean
won't go
it.
down.
It's pretty much over actually. All right. Well, so I guess how was that episode? I thought it was pretty good. You know, there were flaws with it. So which death battle are you gonna watch next? Either Eggman versus Bowser or Bowser versus Ganondorf. But Among Us versus Fall Guys. I thought the animation was spectacular, amazing. The research flawed. I just don't get why they would use Fortnite for just Fall Guys and not Among Us if both of them had crossed over. So again, do I agree with it? By their logic, no, because of what they use. But if you just look at feats in the games and no crossovers, no non-canon stuff, then Fall Guys would obliterate. So again, yes and no. So there's that. B-Man 9000, hello. Hello, how are you, my man? But yeah, we should definitely do Fall Guys versus Super Monkey Ball at some point. Might be a pretty good one. In fact, does Super Monkey Ball have like good sprites? Let me see. Super Monkey Ball sprite sheet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, surprisingly he does, yeah. I has sprite. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Good to know. Then yeah, Fall Guys versus Super Monkey Ball could happen. Hmm. So, what did you all think of Fall Guys versus Among Us? Have you seen it? Well, I mean, obviously you've seen it now on the stream, but what did you guys think of it? Ow. Okay. Solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, I would give it, yeah, somewhere around there. It's pretty good. Again, I mean, like, that animation, though, like, that animation went harder than it had every right to. Like, holy shit, that animation was good. So, yeah, we do have two more planned to watch: Bowser versus Eggman and Bowser versus Ganon. Like, Bowser versus Ganon, I have not seen in a long time. But when I did see that one first, yeah, no, like, that episode had so many flaws to it. Like, oh my god. As far as Bowser versus Eggman goes, that episode was really good. Research-wise and animation-wise, it was amazing, in my opinion.
I'm back.
All right, so they want to know which one we're gonna watch next: Bowser versus Ganondorf or Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
Probably Ganondorf. So did we give our concluding thoughts?
While you were gone, I did. So, what's your concluding thoughts?
So based on what I've seen, them bringing in like crossover feats and scaling is kind of weird. The Twitter stuff was actually pretty interesting, and if it is from the writers of Fall Guys, like the developers, yeah, they could bring that up for sure. I always knew the Fall Guys would win anyways, but I think they went kind of crazy with the Fortnite stuff. That shouldn't have been in there. And the planet slicing stuff. I think they brought up the planet slicing stuff just to make it like kind of fair, but it is what it is. Like the Fall Guys, they would win. They got better feats.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so
So for Bowser versus Ganon, are we watching the whole thing, animation, and the concluding thoughts, or just a conclusion, or how are we gonna do it?
Probably just the conclusion.
All right. Let's see.
Somebody made a debunk on that. I didn't know.
Dude, like you believe me, like I'm gonna debunk that as we're watching it. So I'm at 11:49 whenever you're ready.
They did Ganondorf versus Dracula from Castlevania.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, so I don't know if I want to watch that one too. But anyway, so let me just click the Bowser one. Where's their ending conclusion?
11:49.
I got hit with an ad.
What else new?
All right, let me know when you're ready to press play.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Bowser may have had the advantage in brute strength, but Ganon's deadlier magic and superior intellect won out in the end.
Ganon had his fair share of brawn as well, but what really counts is his ability to form a strategy and plan of attack.
Regardless of intelligence, both Bowser and Ganon were nearly invulnerable to typical means of harm. Ganon could only be killed by holy weapons.
See, I
like
hate
Master
this
Sword
whole
and
he can
Silver
only be
Arrows,
killed by
so
holy
while
weapons
Bowser
argument.
can
It's
hurt
such a no
you,
limits
exactly
fallacy.
kill him.
Meanwhile, Bowser can
And yet they
survive
continue to
almost
use that
anything.
even to this day.
Almost. In New Super Mario Bros. DS, after falling into some kind of super lava, it's gotta be since he survived molten
This
dips
is the
before
part I don't
escape,
get.
he became Dry Bowser, and after a
Okay.
strong enough impact, not even his own
Okay.
magic could reassemble his
So,
body.
You can even see the light.
you're gonna
missing in
show
his
him
eyes.
surviving
So
black
in this
holes,
Case, for all intents and purposes, Bowser was
but a fall
dead
from a
by
castle,
magic
not even
force.
building level, is gonna
With
kill him.
Ganon's unlimited pool of magic power, he not
I
only
don't
cursed
understand
Bowser's
that.
body to decay like he did the Deku Tree, but also blasted him apart with enough force to more than surpass that fall in the castle.
Oh, because he didn't
Ganon
survive a
had this
fall in the
fight
castle
or
one
locked
time, it
down.
means...
The winner
Because the
is
plot was
Ganon.
being stupid, that means that Ganon could...
I paused it.
What even was that?
So, I guess the only thing I can say about Ganondorf, the whole holy weapon thing, well, first of all, even if that was the case, that only applies, like, that plot armor only applies in the story of The Legend of Zelda, right? That's why it's called plot armor. So, in a fictitious versus battle where you have two characters being debated upon on who would most likely win, you wouldn't be using no limits fallacies, such as in this example, there's only holy weapons and holy arrows or whatever they were talking about can hurt Ganondorf, because in a versus battle that just wouldn't work. Because are they saying that Goku or Superman, like, it doesn't matter how hard they punch the shit out of Ganondorf, they wouldn't be able to kill him because they don't have holy weapons? So it's
That's exactly what...
It's
It's
just,
exactly what they're saying, yeah.
like I also did Lord of the Rings scaling, right? They have like some high outer to fictional transcendent feats in there, like when you talk about God and like who's also called the Leovartar or the one above all. That motherfucker literally like creates and destroys concepts like space and time. He creates living, breathing, archetypal beings that are also concepts themselves. They can, like, affect infinite voids and then form all of creation, which is hyperspaces, the multiverse, infinite universes, and timelines and shit. It doesn't matter how strong you are, how much of a godly, omnipotent being you are, right? Because God in the Lord of the Rings verse, for example, was stated to be omnipotent, like, truly truly omnipotent. And he actually has some pretty crazy feats in the novelization. So it doesn't matter how strong he is, he can't kill Ganondorf because he doesn't have a fucking holy sword or a holy arrow. Like,
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what they're saying. It's just like, dude, even to this day, they use that no limits fallacy, and I just don't get it. Like, yeah, it's like you said, so what, Galactus can't, the one above all can't beat Ganondorf because, or can't harm him because he wouldn't have his holy weapon on him? It's like, Bowser, and also, dude, it's like I said, they showed Bowser surviving black holes, yet because the plot was stupid at one point and showed him falling off the castle and dying, it mean like what? Where's the logic in that?
where were
I
the
don't
Mario,
get it.
Where were the Mario Galaxy feats? Hold on. Bowser
I think
feats.
they showed him falling into a black hole. I mean, the Mario universe is really powerful. Like, you can literally get them at Universal, like, consistently. I'm not even joking. So yeah, Mario is really powerful as a verse, like, absolutely. Luigi can't lift the... Oh yeah, I remember that in the Luigi versus Tails episode. See, the Luigi versus Tails episode, I would say I agree with it because they did use Archie. If that's the case, then yeah, Tails wins.
I found a scan on Google. I don't know why it's not popping up again. It's weird. Here we go. I'm gonna actually just... Let me download that. Let me download that. Send this to myself. Hold on. All right. Open the Discord. Okay, so this right here. Let me open this in the new tab. Hold on. Open a new tab. All right, it's a little blurry. I don't know why. But anyways, it says Bowser is there, shaken by his narrow escape from a horrible fate. And the horrible fate that they're talking about is the Galaxy Reactor. Now, this Galaxy Reactor in Mario Galaxy, which wasn't brought up in there, I don't know why, right? So, open image, a new tab. Damn, I don't know why these images are blurry. But anyways, this is the official guide to the game. It's powerful enough to create a new universe, right? So, like, at bare minimum, it'd be universal. So, with the whole Bowser versus Ganondorf, it's like, is there any real way for Ganondorf to put him down with such, like, insane level of durability? And then his strength and power also scale to that because he gets stronger in future games. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm going to just start doing that in debates. Whenever I get into a debate with somebody, I'm just going to pick Ganondorf and I'm just going to say, oh, you don't got a holy weapon? You lose. GG, you lose.
Yeah, like Ganondorf solos fiction because you need a holy weapon. I just don't understand that. So I gotta say it, like, I'm not trying to throw shade, but that episode is absolute garbage. Like, the animation, you know, I saw it a long time ago. Not the best, not the worst. It was alright, not too bad. The research was horrible, and the explanation for why Ganon won was absolutely insanely bad. So, bad episode. Yeah.
All right, let's go to Dr. Eggman.
Not much more to say about it. How about you?
Yeah, no, that video was ass. I think they downplayed Ganondorf too, because I was talking to a buddy of mine on, I think it was in the Animation Rewind group chat we have, and they were talking about, like, Legend of Zelda. They were talking about, like, that moon feat Ganondorf did. Like, he, like,
Yes.
turned the moon red
Yeah.
and shit, and, like, it, like, covered the entire planet. He did that just by passively existing there. So he should easily be, like, large planet, maybe planet plus
like
a large
small
planet.
small planet to large planet, I want to say.
Yeah, it just depends on
'Cause
your
I think-
interpretation.
Yeah, I think there was a feat in Breath of the Wild where someone moved the moon, and I believe moving the moon's like small planet level. So Ganondorf at the very least should be about small planet.
Yeah, so they downplayed Ganondorf too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's that. So, did you want to move on to Bowser versus Eggman now?
Yeah, I already clicked on the video, but I got hit with an
This
ad.
You there?
battle
Okay, so they're doing the whole Marvel Snap thing again.
Oh wait, are you on Bowser versus Eggman?
Yeah.
Did you want to watch the whole thing, or just the whole thing, the animation, the conclusion, or the conclusion only, or what?
We could watch the whole thing.
The whole thing. All right, let's do it.
So before we start, though, remember we were talking about this earlier, like how weird of a matchup this was? Like, wouldn't
Bowser versus Eggman, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet and Clank be way better?
Oh, dude, a million times.
Like, the
Better,
animation
but see,
potential is
people-
crazy.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, like, see, they wanted to do Bowser versus Eggman. I mean, in a way, I don't blame them, because, I mean, it got a good amount of views. Even more than Omni-Man versus a Bardock, and, I don't blame them in a way, but as a matchup, I don't care for it. And you're right, Eggman versus Nefarious. we've talked about that. And folks, we're gonna try our hardest to make that happen for Thunderclash someday, because that is a really good matchup.
All right, so we've already downplayed, like they've already downplayed the shit out of Bowser and the Ganondorf thing, right? The fact that he was not at least scaled to Universal is disgusting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna hear some more cancer. They're probably gonna have Eggman at like wall level or something, like his technology.
No, actually, having watched the whole episode, I can confirm the research in this episode is actually really good. Like, literally, dude, looking at the research in Bowser versus Ganon, how they did Bowser, and then looking at it here, it's like, it's night and day.
All right, so let me know when you're ready.
All right, so you're at 0-0-0, right?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize
Marvel
Picks.
Snap. The animation quality is also really good.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
Bowser.
King of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And
You know, when we do Luigi versus Pac-Man and we power scale the Mario universe, I'm actually really looking forward to doing that episode.
A death battle.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom.
And I did find some
A
crazy
peaceful
feats for
land of
Pac-Man also,
kindness,
so
adventure,
who wins?
love.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it for the chat, but it'll be a great episode.
Way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as
Super Mario
Bowser.
Galaxy.
The moment this orphan star
Dude, that
child
game
was
was the
found by
shit
Kamek,
back in the
it
day.
was
I
clear
love Mario
Bowser
Galaxy.
would command the disparate outcasts of the
Like,
Mushroom
that's
world.
arguably the best
The
Mario
Koopa
game ever.
clan.
Like, that game
That
is so
lane was
good.
born a toad, and they treat these critters like
Hey, did you ever see the Mario
monsters,
movie or
fed
no,
into a
Manny?
life of
Yeah, I
The
did.
one
He
from last
actually
year.
has some pretty
For one
crazy
of-
feats.
Oh, yeah.
Bowser
Yeah, I think-
See,
wanted
I
a
wouldn't mind
different
doing-
world, but
I
Princess
wouldn't mind
Peach
doing like a
Toadstool
versus
would never
matchup
allow
of like
the evil
movie
kings
Mario
stay in the
versus
sun.
movie Sonic.
Her light was
Maybe.
so bright,
I don't know.
Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in
I never knew the
castle.
bricks that you see in
Another-
Mario
another,
are all
like,
toads.
40
I've
years
never
of
known that.
castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bud.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is
Yeah.
nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into
Bro,
bricks,
where were these
only
abilities
countered
in
by
the
the
other one,
princess's
dog?
heart magic.
But that's not all the
I
magic
know.
he's mastered.
It's
Telekinesis, creating perfect clones,
So going by their
reincarnating his
logic of him not
undead
being able to
skeleton,
kill
and worst
Ganondorf,
of all,
is that a holy
ruining
weapon? Couldn't he just at
every
least
game
turn him
of
into
Mario
a
Party.
brick and destroy him then? I mean, like,
Right,
God,
just
like, it's like I
bypass their
think-
Spent
ability.
decades hoarding treasures.
we're
Coins,
literally
magic
not even
star rods,
5 minutes
warships,
in, and
clown
this
cars, you
research
name
is
it.
already
This is
killing
the
the
same guy that
Bowser
created
versus
multiple
Ganondorf
flying castles
research.
And it's the
fashioned
same
after his
character
own
they're
face.
scaling, so like
he's
what
definitely
changed?
got an ego on him. He's talked about
Exactly,
having
I
a
don't get it.
4-digit IQ, but I've seen
No,
this
4-digit
moron put
IQ, that's
death traps in
bullshit.
his
There's
own
no way he has a
backyard.
4-digit
A
IQ.
man after
That's almost
my own
10,000 of an
Despite
IQ.
his
No,
clumsiness,
no,
Bowser's
no.
charisma and leadership brought
That's
many to
hyperbole
his
as
side.
shit.
Not enough to defeat
B-Man
Mario, but
9000
his army
said
doesn't
Bowser
make it
versus
easy on the
Eggman
Red
is
Llama.
peak
They're the
fiction.
most wicked band of
I'm gonna need
misfits
you to
this
elaborate
It is
on
really
that.
good, yeah.
-4.
Well, I wouldn't
The
say it's
Koopa
peak
Troop.
fiction, but it is really good.
Like, is he
The
saying,
research,
like,
the
across
animation, the
mushroom
conclusion
world
is really
and
good.
But is he saying like
Goombas,
the
Koopas,
versus
the
match,
Troopas,
like
and
just the
others make
idea
up
of
the
it would be
infantry,
like
some with
the
wings,
best
some
versus
in
match, or
shoes,
like?
and some even in race cars.
Not
They're
gonna- I think
shirts
Nefarious
first
versus
in
Eggman would be
and
better.
First out.
Piranha Plant's blueprints
I
and
agree.
Lakitus use
Could
their
not agree
surroundings
more.
to get the jump on unsuspecting prey by land, sea, or
Super
sky.
Mario 3. I used to
Oh, he
play
was
that on
talking
Game
about
Boy,
the
but I don't
animation
think
that
Small
they did.
fries, booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was
Hey, Manny, who's your
imperative
favorite
for
Mario
Bowser to
character?
nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities.
Daisy.
For example, Kamek and King Boo both have
Daisy,
magic,
yeah.
but Boo has
Mine would be
battlefield
Mario
control
himself.
with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy
Daisy, that's
powers,
my homegirl.
summoning
Oh, it's a
anything he
close second.
desires.
Or swapping my
What's
items
up?
to screw up my Mario
Nah, I just
Party
said Daisy's
lead.
my homegirl.
Not again.
She's a
Speaking
real
of
one.
items,
Oh,
most of the
fucking
minions
ad.
can use pretty much any power-up
Fucking ad.
Mario can.
Nah, I
the
didn't think
Goombas
that.
make
I'll pause it.
frequent use of Tanuki Tail.
Where are you at?
359.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like they're
Okay,
just kind of yapping. I kind of want them to get into the
Three.
sauce.
3, 2, 1, go.
Tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat role play. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of
Bowser
the Koopa
Jr.
Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint.
Oh,
That
Super
whole
Mario
debacle
Sunshine,
was
dude, that is
basically
one of the
his
best
attempt at
games ever
elementary
made.
School art class.
And I bet
That's my
Bowser's
childhood,
still
right?
has
Well,
some
that's
of the
part of my
praise,
childhood
but
right there.
really,
I
the
love
king
that
is
game.
very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies tug and smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe,
Oh, God.
Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion
Why are we
tons of
analyzing
TNT.
some
Considering how
fodder-ass feats,
Yoshi
bro?
punted
He has,
poor
like, better
Raphael the
feats
Raven
than
so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So
Thank you.
don't
Just-
Yeah,
bully
Yoshi,
his kid,
kicking
especially
that
if he
guy and
falls
having
into
him
some
turn
of
into a
Bowser Jr.'s set of
constellation is
black
fucking
paint.
crazy.
That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's
Yo, are they
dark
literally
fury,
showing
a form whose very
inaccessible
steps
speed
caused
feats on
widespread
screen and, like,
natural
not talking
disaster.
about it? That's
Okay,
crazy.
seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like
Well, that's probably a
Godzilla,
high
Doctor
end, though,
Strange, and
for
John Cena
inaccessible
all in one
speed.
big turtle.
We're
Yeah,
not
that's
even the
fine,
best
though. I
part.
mean, they're the
Bowser's
same
dark
people that do
magic became so
crossovers.
potent, he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64?
Wait, he turned it into a
Yeah,
storybook?
he made
So,
those. And the
what, like-
staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
He can
God, does
manipulate
anyone know how to
stories on a
BLJ?
He also
conceptual
stole
level.
ultra-powerful items like the
Outer
Wonder
Verse?
Flower,
Yeah,
which can
so
mold reality
literally,
like
dude, the
Play-Doh,
Mario
and the
verse, like,
Dreamstone, which can be used to wish someone out
consistently
of
should, at the
existence.
very
Some of the most
least,
iconic
and this is
sets
just
are
at
those big,
least
shiny
be
power
universal.
stars.
Bro,
High-end
they're
wise, I'm
dropping.
sure you get
I'm
beyond
getting.
Power
Oh
stars,
my
aka
god, dude, I'm
Lumas,
frustrated
can
right now.
become whole
They're literally
galaxies.
talking
They
about like
also
some
ferried Mario
gangster
across the
feats right now.
universe
They're
in
not
3
addressing it. It's
seconds.
like, oh yeah, he did
That's
that. But anyways, and it's like, what?
489 quadrillion times light
Bro,
speed.
let the numbers
Obviously, the
go.
Big Daddy
They're
Grand
already,
Stars
bro.
are
They're
even
beyond
crazier.
that.
Bowser used one to power his
They're
space
they're
kingdom,
infinite
but
to
then
inaccessible
Guess
to
who showed up
maybe
to ruin
immeasurable.
everything?
Maybe.
It's a him.
And when the Grand Star was
Like, you
free,
can't
it
quantify
caused a
that with,
chain
like,
reaction
oh, it's
destroyed
that many
the
times
entire
FTL.
universe
It's like,
via a massive
doesn't
black
matter.
hole.
Thank Space God that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine
Wait,
if
that's
this
what they
crazy
showed in
OP
Bowser vs.
fire turtle
Ganon.
had
They
to
showed him
fight
falling into
himself.
that star,
Oh, wait.
which
And they
turned
don't-
into a
and they didn't talk
supernova,
about
and
it.
he survived.
With all this power, it's no
Yeah,
wonder
they
he still
showed that.
hasn't conquered the
But
Mushroom
oh, he
Kingdom.
fell down a
Perhaps it's
castle and
because his
exploded.
visions of
Therefore,
grandeur
He doesn't
never
have
really
the
what he
holy
saw.
shank of God,
Surrounding
so
him is
he
a
loses.
crew of outcasts and miscreants like him.
I don't know what
Ride
they
or
were
dies
on
that
making.
can't
See,
be swayed against him.
fun
Oh,
fact.
are you
This is
saying you
just
secretly
what I've
have
heard,
me
Manny.
'cause you got a
Apparently,
big
the whole
monster
research
family
team
now?
agreed
Yes,
that Bowser
but
would
also,
stomp
when they
Ganon,
actually worked
but
together,
they
they
just
legitimately
disregarded it
conquered
and gave it
most
to
of the
Ganon,
known universe.
to Ganon
So,
anyways.
He's a
Now that's just a
baddie
rumor.
through
That's
and
what I've
through,
heard.
who will
That
teleport through space and
yeah, the
time
whole
to
research
show
team
you
thought
what's
Bowser
what,
would stomp. They
because
just
he's no ordinary
disregarded it.
Koopa.
I got hit with an ad.
Oh, okay.
Make way.
Okay, so are you paused?
Yeah, I'm paused.
All right, so I'm upset because they're literally showing feats, like insane feats, and they're not even talking about it. They're quantifying like irrelevant shit, like other feats that aren't impressive. And then they'll show other feats, like, oh, he turned like the entire like Yoshi World or whatever into a storybook, and they're not scaling it. They're just like, that would be like me saying, oh yeah, Goku beat Jiren. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next chapter, and it's like, whoa, like extrapolate upon that. What does that mean? Explain what that means. Like, what level would Goku have to be at to beat someone like Jiren, right? So that's an example. So they're showing all these crazy ass feats, inaccessible speed feats, infinite speed feats. You could even argue maybe some of those feats are immeasurable even. Maybe with like if you try to push it. But they definitely got some like higher dimensional tiering feats, like different feats that like are extra dimensional, higher dimensional, even some feats that can be considered outer versal. And they're not talking about it. They're talking about some stupid shit about like, oh, this many times faster than light. It's like, bro, nobody cares. Like, if you're gonna go like balls to the wall and like start talking about like high ends, you might as well just like do it like all the way. Like, it's weird how they're kind of like picking the things that they can calculate rather than the things that the best showings that they've done in the Mario verse and just going with that. Because they have feats that you can't calculate. And I don't know why they're trying to, like, hold on to the calcs. Like, if you have a particular versus battle where, like, you have to calc, that's fine, right? Because, like, the characters haven't shown anything crazy. But, like, there's higher metas now. Like, and they brought this up. And this battle came out after, like, the Goku versus Superman 3, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, they're aware of the higher metas because in the Goku versus Superman 3, they talked about how both Goku and Superman have immeasurable speed. First, they tried to, like, start doing their bullshit calculations like this many times faster than light, but then they said they're even faster, and it's to the point where it's just immeasurable, right? So it's like, why aren't you measuring, like, why aren't you saying that for here, but, like, for, like, infinite speed or inaccessible? Like, there's higher speed tiers. So it's just kind of, I don't know if they're doing that just to make the video longer or just like yapping about random stuff, like not knowing that they're yapping, but it's weird. I don't, like this whole segment, we're like 7.5 minutes in. That could have been like 4 minutes.
Yeah. What timestamp are you at?
7:34.
All right, let me go back. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Way for the king!
This battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the
sponsor.
best place to get real money sports action. And its daily fantasy sports is super easy to get into.
That's
Jake
right,
Paul
Boomstick.
versus
No
Mike
need to
Tyson.
worry
Oh, that
about
was
going up
fast.
against somebody who knows way more than you do.
All you gotta do is pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you're up for a shot to win big.
As someone who spends literally all of his time running numbers on anything and everything, I appreciate a system that takes a lot of the guesswork out and lets you actually win through skill.
Yeah, like how they've got an actual injury insurance policy. As in, injuries don't ruin your lineup. It's crazy this isn't more common. It's already saved my butt for sure.
And withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. I can get my money in as little as 15 minutes.
Download the app today and use code DEATH to get $50 instantly after you play your
Well,
first $5
I mean, the ads are
lineup.
kind of annoying
That's
for us,
code
but for
DEATH to
them,
get
they make money
$50
off it.
instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks, run your game.
If we can get those at some point, we should.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears.
Like, you know,
Imagine
sponsors
a
and all
world
that
of
stuff.
endless possibility, where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine
Hey there.
a better world,
Yeah,
one
man.
with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But whiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo.
Neglect and envy tainted
Nah,
Ivo's
Boomstick
goals
wrong
of
for that,
following
bro.
Gerald's
She
footsteps.
died.
He distanced himself from his grandfather's
Yep.
legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean Crave.
Hey, do you hear any
Crave.
background noise on my end?
Tomato, tomato.
You just
Nah.
said it the same way twice.
He aimed
Okay,
to
good.
establish Eggman Land, a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. and he's a very sore
I don't know.
loser.
If,
But just like
I don't know if they
any good
included that
experiment,
feat
the
from
doctor
Sonic
did more
Superstar.
testing, seeking
Remember that
better
feat I showed
results.
you?
He's
We
created
included it in
Onion
Infinite vs.
next
Shadow
to
Mute.
terrorize
So
the world with.
he has a
A laser
machine
gun, a cloning
that
ray, mind control cannons,
reverses
a
time, and
flying
Sonic
armada,
was
typical
unaffected
evil
by it.
scientist stuff.
Then there's the big one.
I mean,
He
unaffected
invents
by
a
it?
spatial displacement
because
trap,
Sonic was
which
Yeah, I don't know if they
everything.
included that or
scatters
not.
the target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal
Another
zombies.
ad? What the
It's
hell?
so deadly, it created a plague that
Ugh.
nearly wiped.
Did you get an ad?
Nah.
What timestamp are you at?
10:28.
I'm gonna get there real quick. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Atoms across space.
Hopefully
oh,
no
and then
more
there's
ads,
the
though,
metal
but I
virus,
doubt it.
which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies.
You know, the Sonic
It's
IDW
so
comics
deadly,
are
it
canon,
created
so
a
we
plague
could
that nearly wiped out
run by
all
those
life
whenever we
on
use
Earth.
Sonic
Shame
characters
Eggman
next.
never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with
It's just the
decoys,
Archie
he's
comics that
riding
aren't
in
canon.
style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant
Hyper
laser
Golan
once
black hole,
obliterated
huh?
77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital base,
Oh, the Death Egg.
like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole
Man, look at Star's
constellation
feet.
gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't
They
enjoy
got that from us.
scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter
Yeah,
the
they
Egg
stole that
Predator.
from us.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My
I do
God,
wish I kind of
Will.
explained that better,
I
because
need
the
it.
feat was,
Don't
like I
forget,
said,
Eggman built
the
all
feat's
of these
actually
things
multi-solar
himself.
system and
Maybe
18
world
billion
domination
times the
is in
speed of
his
light,
grasp
but
yet.
I'll definitely touch
Problem.
upon that more
Eggman's
next
a
time we use
turbo
Sonic characters.
loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife.
Especially
no
when we use
nothing.
Sonic.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist.
A feminist.
Okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a
Infinite.
mutually sought revenge against Shadow.
I like how
but
they
it
cut off
counts.
that scene with
At
Infinite. Where
Harbor Freight,
I
we
got hit with
design
that.
and test our own tools and sell them directly to you.
What
No
scene?
mil-
Sort of.
Let me go back a little bit.
He's a feminist.
Wait, did you pause?
Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined
All right, so I'm at 12:11.
Oh, 12:11. Okay.
Yeah, had they just let that scene play out for like another like several seconds, Infinite would have been shooting laser beams at him, and they said Sonic wasn't Lightspeed. That shit still bothers me.
Well, they acknowledge he's Lightspeed now, but yeah, back then they were saying, "Oh, he's not Lightspeed." Like,
Wait,
come on now.
wasn't
We
Sonic wasn't Sonic versus Mario like just like a month or so ago?
The
Like Mario
No,
versus Sonic
the-
2?
that was years ago.
Wait, Mario versus Sonic 2 was years ago?
That was like 6 years ago, dude. Where have you been?
I have not been watching Death Battle, bro. I told you, like, I don't keep up with them no more.
yeah, I know. I'm only joking. But yeah, that was 6 years ago.
Okay. All right. So
So
let me
yeah,
know-
like their research has gotten a lot better within 6 years.
yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build
It's also
friends?
weird how they're
Obviously,
talking about
Eggman
like
has
all
a
the
tough
bullets
time
and missiles
collaborating
he
with
fires,
others,
but
so he
like they're
just
not
built
showing
his
any of
own
the clips where
army
he uses
instead.
lasers with the
Eggman
robots.
Empire.
The Badniks are mass-produced
Yeah, it is
foot
kinda
soldiers,
weird.
buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies, really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite Robo Faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal
Sonic
Sonic.
has the most
Yeah.
horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the
Metal
moves
Sonic
and
is my
speed of
all-time
Sonic,
favorite
and
villain,
then
actually.
He's
I love
had
Metal
his
Sonic.
rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas.
Phantom Ruby
changing
can create
gravity, or
pocket
making
dimensions
a
such as
fake
null
sun,
space and
but
extra.
go off,
So wait, why aren't they
And when
showing him
used on
creating
the
null
planet's
space then?
consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby
I mean, they
granted
said it on the
Eggman
text,
Eggman
but
form.
that's a pretty big feat as we
Super
discussed.
Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually, he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a
Bro,
mere
Sonic
assistant,
Frontiers
but
is
through an alien
amazing,
encounter,
dude.
she
It's one of my
was
favorite
granted
Sonic games.
actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also
Have you played
super
Sonic
smart.
Frontiers,
She
Manny, or
thought
no?
up millions of battle plans all at once
A little
to
bit.
defeat the massive titans.
And you can
Oh, a little
barely
bit,
remember
okay.
where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's
Yeah, I beat it
saving
twice.
grace.
It's really
He had
good.
previously
I love
found
it.
machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the
another
entire
ad.
army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman
I'm at
And what
15.
timestamp are you at? 15:13. Okay, one sec. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be
The
described
End,
as
yeah.
peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time
See,
Eater,
now they're
which
putting
ripped
Supersonic
apart
at
space-time
Universal,
like
so yeah, their
tissue
research
paper.
has gotten a lot better.
Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers
Yeah,
ever seen.
but the
Like with
emeralds
3
are
supers
beyond
battled
universal.
Solaris, who tried to destroy time
Oh, yeah.
itself.
Like,
Solaris
Supersonic,
extended
at
its
the
chaos
very
across multiple
least,
timelines in about 20
should be low
seconds,
complex
or 73
multiversal. At the
quadrillion
like,
times light speed.
oh no,
It's
at the
funny,
very
though.
least should be
Well, Eggman
universal.
Bro,
Sparks
Solaris
at
has
most-
immeasurable
Sonic
speed. What
here
are they
and there,
talking
he's
about
pretty
quadrillion
effective when he
times
teams up with the
FTL?
Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before
What'd you
losing
say?
the granddaughter he loved.
Solaris has
In Eggman's
immeasurable
case, now that
speed,
he
but
has
yet they said
Sage,
Solaris's
perhaps a
attack is
similar
only like
story is playing
MFTL.
out in reverse.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Peggy will always
But
have
yeah,
a harebrained
Supersonic,
scheme behind
universal
his
to low
cufflinks.
complex
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He
what
is
I would
the
say.
Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
All right, well I guess we're sponsor and then the fight.
I'm
Yeah, the animation is really
addicted
good,
to
man.
Marvel Snap.
You mean today's sponsor, the collectible card game? The one with everyone's favorite Marvel characters?
It's just such a fast-paced rush. Each game only takes like 3 minutes, and the different locations, card powers, and snap mechanic add so many layers of depth and strategy for a game that's so easy to get into.
Don't forget the amazing 3D art.
Oh man, with all the new art variants and cards coming out every week, I can't stop playing it.
Sorry, can't help you. I'm addicted too.
No! Well, good thing it's super fun.
I know, right? I love my deck. It focuses on tactically placing low-cost cards, then boosting their power way beyond what's expected.
Oh yeah? Well, mine's got a big dinosaur. He's awesome. Oh, watch the teeth.
Download the Marvel Snap app, now available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more. Just click the link below the like button.
All right, here we go.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
All right.
Who should try modding?
I got hit with an
Everyone
ad.
who likes fun. Mods let you play games in a whole
I'm at 1747.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I've come to make an announcement. I love they referenced that.
My upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke. I am Dr. Eggman, your genius overlord. Get a load of this.
Get a load of this. Oh my god. The references in this are great. That's from Sonic Adventure 1, aka my favorite game ever.
Shut up, nerd.
Damn.
You call these toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot.
Oh, this is that meme I was talking about. It's the comment we got recently. You'll see in just a sec. Okay, right here. Boom.
Nah, that wouldn't
That's what
happen.
that guy meant.
Yeah, no, they
No,
could-
that would not happen. But
Yeah, no, that wouldn't happen. That's cap.
yeah, but that's what that guy meant in that comment we got recently. It's like, see, I knew that was becoming such a big meme on YouTube in the Death Battle community that I knew our video would sooner or later get a comment like that, and I was right. Neo Meadow sign. There we go.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. Showtime.
Showtime. Oh, another ad? Damn it. Ruins everything, dude.
I'm at 2022.
What timestamp are you at? 2022. Okay, one sec. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Damn. Damn it.
How dare you keep your hands
Oh, the Grand Star. Oh. Damn. That's crazy.
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
This is crazy right here. Look at that. Oh god. Boom.
Curses! Sage! Fire is again!
Point block. Alright. Well.
So long, Doctor!
coins raining down. All right, yeah, the animation was great. What'd you think of it?
I mean, it's entertaining as, you know, their animations are usually fire,
The
so.
Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes
Alright,
across
but
as
let me
more
hear the cap.
cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy
City level?
stars,
That's
but
insane.
Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a
So they're
robot.
saying that
He wins
Bowser
the
can
war
use
of
his
attrition.
shit
He even
more
encounters for battle
like
enders
effectively
like the
than
Metal Virus and
Eggman can
Spatial
use his.
Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons.
Yeah,
and
because
both
Eggman
backfired
has
in
to
the
use
past. But more
specific
importantly,
mechs
Bowser
at a
could
time.
simply reverse the effects
Yeah,
with his
but do they know who
transmutation
he's
magic.
fighting, though?
Conversely,
He's literally
most of
having
Eggman's
to react
robots
to
could get
Sonic.
turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence. Come on, you have a 4-digit
See, I like how they
IQ,
called out
Bowser.
the
Really?
4-digit.
That's
See,
cute. I mean,
that
don't get me wrong.
9,800
Bowser's not an
IQ
idiot.
for Bowser.
Usually, just
That-
really, really
that is
clumsy.
hyperbole as shit.
Poor fella.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Eggman's
Bowser
an
be
engineering
lying. But even if they
genius
use
who
it as a
rarely ever
high-end,
gets
Tails
bested by
outscales
brains.
that.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions, unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower.
Nah,
which
that's
fucks
not
up
true
reality
either.
for real.
That was
The
just
Ruby
their
affected a
assessment
whole
when the
planet,
fucking
but
game
the
started.
Wonder
What are they
Flower had
talking
the power
about?
to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability
Universal
to push anything
Bowser?
out of
What?
existence would have
I got hit with an ad.
Me too.
YouTube knew I was getting pissed off, and they were like, "Hold on, here you go. Take a breath."
no problem.
All
I'm
right,
at 2437.
Sam.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Cleaning up Super Neo Metal
But yeah, the
Sonic
Wonder
with
Flower
Tiger.
thing is
Their most
actually
prized
accurate. So yeah,
possessions was
yeah,
a
Bowser
copper
at
pot.
least is universal.
Together, the
At
Chaos Emeralds
least.
can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting
Why are we
fairly
downplaying
constrained,
them
and
to
both have
Universal?
multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet
Like,
is
do
to
they
call
think
this
Universal is
category
like the
a tie.
end?
Which
Like,
means
there's
it's
nothing
finally
higher than
time
that?
to compare their armies. Eggman
It
seems
seems like they
deadlier
think
at
that's
first
all
glance.
they are
I
is
mean, look at all those
Universal,
buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop, but the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a
Yeah, they may be
notoriously
more
terrible
loyal,
team
but I
player.
mean,
His
what the fuck are
alliances
Goombas
practically
and Koopas
guaranteed to fall
gonna do
apart.
against like
Hell,
Infinite
in
or
Sonic Generations,
Metal
he could
Sonic or
barely manage
Sage?
working
Like,
with
Look,
himself.
inaccessible
understand
speeds.
that.
They're literally
Controlled
moving
by
in
just
realms
him.
devoid of
To
time and
Eggman,
space.
It's harder to command those with free will.
Exactly,
Hence his
like-
rivalry with the Free Nature
I mean, you
Sonic.
could
Meanwhile,
argue
the Koopa
same
Troop
for
follows
Mario, but
Bowser
it's like,
because
why are
they
they
actually
arguing
like
that
him. They train really hard to
Bowser
cover
has the
each
better
other's
army
weak points,
because
Giving
they're
them
more
plenty
loyal
of
to him?
advantages
So what? That
as
doesn't
this
mean they're
war
more.
progressed, like
I don't
Bowser
understand
control
this
through
part.
King Boo's magic and
In
Bowser's
Sonic
use
If
Colors,
they're trying to
Space
say they're more
Sonic
loyal, I
Relied
get
not
it.
much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret
And Metal
weapon
Sonic alone
gimmick
in
is kinda busted.
Infinite
Canceling Metal Sonic's
would
power
solo the
copy,
Koopa
stealing
Troop
the
and all that
Phantom
shit.
Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes
So
it
because
clear
Sonic
the
beat
Eggman
her, like
Empire
that,
took over
that's
the
like
whole
a
planet,
like a
but
downside to the
Bowser's troop
Eggman
conquered
argument. Like
most
what?
of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover.
Oh, no.
His wit, power-up,
So wait,
and ridiculous
Eggman's army
machines
took
gave
over the
Bowser
planet, but
biggest fight of
Bowser
his
took
life.
over the
But Koopa
universe.
King's
So you're
ludicrous
implying
abilities and
Eggman couldn't
united
take over
forces
the
ultimately
universe?
prevailed.
I mean, he hasn't had the
Tried to
he hasn't been
poach the
able to
king,
because of
and
Sonic.
now
It's like
he's
Right, it's like they're
cracked and
completely
The winner
disregarding who
is
he's fighting.
Bowser.
Next time on
yeah, on yeah, exactly. It's like saying like if someone took over the universe because they were more powerful than like fucking Chicken Little, for example, but someone like Frieza couldn't take over the universe because of Goku, it's like, is that person who beat Chicken Little more impressive? It's like, I don't understand. So I don't know, but so thoughts about the episode. The research was definitely better than Bowser versus Ganon, and for Mario versus Sonic 2. They put Sonic and all that at massively faster than light, which is accurate, and at least universal, which is accurate. I do agree. Like, at the very least, the super forms are universal. That's the least you can argue. Eggman's top mech should be about the same. So, well, no, not should be. Is definitely around the same thing. And Bowser, they're right. Bowser is at least universal too, being able with the Wonder Flower and surviving that thing in Super Mario Galaxy. So, do I agree with the outcome? Honestly, I don't know.
No, they got so much information wrong here. First off, they said the Phantom Ruby only affects perception. What are they talking about? Tails literally said these illusions are now physical and are now a part of our reality. That sun that Knuckles thought that was a special effect was not a special effect. He literally created a fucking star with the Phantom Ruby. So no, it doesn't just affect your perception, for one. Two, they're literally ignoring like immeasurable speed scaling for Sonic and Sonic Colors. This dude, he was running around with his classic form, and they actually time traveled. Tails explained it, and then there's other immeasurable speed feats, like in our video with Infinite versus Shadow Mewtwo. I think it was it Classic Sonic or Modern Sonic that was running in the level where time was. Sonic. So running through levels where time's being reversed, moving in realms that have no time and space. Literally saying Solaris is MFTL and that's it is a war crime. They should be arrested immediately for that. That's a joke, but like, it's disgusting that, bro, like, dude, say Solaris is MFTL at best, and then in the same sentence say that you know how to scale Sonic. It won't work. Like, you can't sit there and tell me with a straight face that you can scale Sonic, but you got Solaris at MFTL. He's literally ripping up timelines. Past, present, and future. That's immeasurable speed. Like, what are they? Oh, it's 47.2 quadrillion time. What? Oh, and Bowser can access all of his like arsenal like more effectively than Eggman, and it's like the only reason why Eggman can't access all of his shit like quick enough is because he's fighting Sonic. Like, Sonic's quick as fuck. Like, so I don't know, dude. This was horrible. I think Dr. Nefarious would have been a lot better. He definitely has better feats to actually go against Eggman. Especially if we go with the Zonies, and I think it was in Crack of Time. I think it was in either Crack of Time or Into the Nexus. But the Zoni, those are beings that like. Anyways, but I'm not gonna scale Ratchet and Clank right now. Point is, like, they said a lot of shit in here that was disgusting. They were talking about like, oh, Eggman's robots shoot bullets and bullets and more bullets, so like just faster than sound weaponry. Like, hello, these motherfuckers shoot laser beams. Like, they showed not one clip. Hold on, let me, for the stream, right? Because we lost this video a while ago, but somebody reacted to it, and I'm just going to show you the scene that I'm talking about. 1 second. Char, Sonic, Knuckles versus Shadow. All right, so like right here, like literally popping off laser beams. And like these, like we could have gotten more clips, but I only used that clip because that kind of just already proves the point. But no, we could go back and we could find more instances where Dr. Eggman's robots pop off lasers. Even the levels that Sonic runs through, Dr. Eggman's
many instances of that.
Yeah, even the levels that Sonic runs through in the last stream that we showed, he's like popping off laser beams and shit. Like he's dodging laser beams and whatever. So, yeah, saying that, oh, he just only shoots bullets and missiles, that's crazy. Saying that they're like universal this, universal that, that's crazy. These people are, hold on, I think there's a guide. Hopefully I can find it. Hold on. All right, so Sonic Time Eater Guide. It was on here last time. Yeah, it could erase time and space. There was another one. The very foundations of time and space. Like, he can destroy time and space on a conceptual level. So the Time Eater would be like outer, but I don't have all my scans on me. But like the point is, yeah, nah, he can. But yeah, nah, the research was ass. I didn't like it. Animation was top tier for sure.
Well, the research was really good compared to how they previously power scaled Mario and Sonic. I mean, I guess I'm giving them too much praise because, I mean, it's like I said, like, their research back in the day was just so ass. But is it good? It's better than it was. That's for damn sure. Like, saying, like, there was a point in time where they literally said, like, Sonic was faster in sound at best. And it's just like, no. Literally that 18 billion times the speed of light feat in Sonic Battle with ML, that is... See, that's calculable and that's something to include. But... And that was all the way back in Sonic Battle, and you're going to tell me that in 2010, that Sonic is... The speed is sound at best. Like, no. That's just bullshit.
Let me read some of these
So yeah,
comments.
the episode... The animation was really good. I love the animation. Again, the research was better than how they previously did it. So, in my opinion, not a bad episode, you know? Not bad. But again, I do agree with Manny that Eggman versus Dr. Nefarious is the best Eggman match, and hopefully we can make that a reality for Thunderclash. I want to. What would you rather have that animation be for Thunderclash? Like 3D or like hand-drawn?
I would have went 3D. That would have been crazy.
Well, for Eggman versus Nefarious?
Yeah, 3D for that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, dude, like, if we can make that a reality at some point, we definitely should.
Yeah, everybody's just talking about the animation.
Like, everybody...
They're not even, like, talking about the scaling. The scaling was
Well,
ass.
yeah, the animation was really good.
Oh, thank God somebody debunked it. Holy shit. I'll watch that on my off time.
Good.
Dude, and it's not, I'm not, bro, like, people can't even say we're biased towards Eggman. Like, that's crazy because we were literally over here defending Bowser from, like, the slander with the whole Ganondorf thing.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Bowser, no, see, the Mario universe is really powerful. Like, there's no denying it. Like, at the very least you can argue for Mario is universal, and that's just at the very least. So yeah, the Mario universe is really powerful, and I actually am a pretty big fan of, like, I prefer Sonic. I prefer Eggman over Bowser, yeah. But I do like Mario quite a bit.
Is so stupid. I hate this.
Oh my God.
This shit was retarded, bro.
Yeah, they made that into a meme all over the internet now.
But what I will say about, like, the animation and all that, like, the fuck is all this extra shit popping up on the side? Alright, so, like, the battle, like, they brought up, like, armies and loyalty and shit. Like, I thought this was Bowser versus Eggman. They're over here talking about, oh, his army's more loyal. And it's like, that's outside help, my guy. Like, what, like, why do we have this whole, like, Infinity War thing going on? Like, what is this, dude? I mean, because you can't really say, oh, because, well, isn't Eggman using all the robots outside help? No. Because he made that, right? Like, these are, like, sentient, like, the Goombas and all that, they're all sentient, right? Like, the Bomb-Oms and all that, they're all sentient, right? They all follow him into battle. And they do it because they're loyal, but it doesn't matter if they're loyal or not, right? Like, the robots are weapons. These are, like, allies, right? So I would hit them with a technicality and be like, nah, you can't bring an army, dude. It would literally have to be... You remember that one scene? I think it was in Sonic Heroes, where like there was a cutscene where Sonic runs up on like Eggman's whole army on the fleet, and then like he's like one-shotting all the robots, getting all the way to like Eggman. It would have to be like that.
No, you're thinking.
Or
You're
was it
thinking of Sonic Unleashed.
Sonic Unleashed? Yeah, it was one of those. I haven't played Unleashed or Heroes in a while. It was one of those two. Anyways, but like, yeah, no, I would probably say no. He couldn't bring all those people. Some people might think that's unfair, but I look at Eggman's robots as weapons, and like the other people as like sentients. Like they got King Boo here using this gem to bring a thwomp and whatever. It's like what? And then like Infinite shouldn't be there. I know Infinite is considered to be his weapon, like that's his greatest weapon, but he's actually like his own person too. Right? So it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I was thinking this was going to be like a I guess a better example. Like have you seen Megamind with like Metro Man versus Megamind?
I haven't seen it, no, surprisingly.
Okay, so like basically Megamind is fighting Metro Man. Metro Man is like a Superman knockoff, and Megamind has like robots and shit that like help him fight like Metro Man.
See, like the whole outside help thing, like it's not like in Shadow Mewtwo versus Infinite where the scene where Infinite spawned those clones of Sonic Shadow Knuckles. See, that's not outside help because he's physically creating those himself. It's a fight. With the Phantom Ruby. So that's a not outside help right there.
Yeah, but the animation was fire. I liked it a lot, but the reasoning behind it was weird.
Yeah, a little.
So anybody in chat got any questions? Let us know.
Yeah, I probably got to dip in a little bit. Now, as far as playing Fall Guys, I probably can't now, but if you want to play like tomorrow, we definitely can. Because I mean, I'm off for the next 5 days.
I got you. But if you gotta head
play
off
Fall
now,
Guys. Well, actually, I was gonna ask. Did you want to like stream the gameplay? Are you able to do that?
I don't have Fall Guys on my laptop, and I don't have the thing where you like plug it into the PS4. Where like
I think you can just stream from PS4. I think so.
Yeah, I've
I'm
done
not
it
sure
before,
they can hear.
but yeah, I don't think they could hear. I mean, I think they could hear me, but they probably wouldn't be able to hear you.
Oh, then that probably wouldn't work. Oh, well, all right, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to play tomorrow, we can.
Yeah, so animation was good. Definitely better research than what they did before, but nah, Eggman would have stomped.
Yeah.
I mean, my opinion could change, but I think Eggman should have won.
Yeah, but if I had to like throw my hat in the ring and give a winner, I mean, at first I was kind of like on the fence about it, like I'm not sure, but now like going over like everything, taking everything into account, yeah, I think Eggman probably should have won that.
Nah, but if they were throwing Infinite in there, yeah, nah, Eggman should have definitely won that. Infinite could have like, why didn't he instantly spawn an entire army of like Chaos, Zavok, like all these other people?
Yeah, it just gets one shot by a damn thwomp.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
that's criminal.
Weird. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head off now. So, again, yeah, if you're on tomorrow, we'll talk and we'll play some Fall Guys and maybe Among Us too if you're down for it.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you joining the stream.
Yeah, of course. So, are you gonna end the stream? Or are you gonna like react to another one yourself?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining. Really appreciate it. Me and Manny appreciate it. And hopefully we can get another video out soon for you guys. And stay tuned for more, and we will not disappoint you.
Peace.